She is such a delightful human being, is charismatic and caring. And I think one of the things that really stands out in my mind is when I was having the surgery, I didn't know what questions to ask. It was my first time being under. I was terrified. And, she would ask me, "Would you have any questions?" And I would just stare at her blankly going, well, like basic questions would come out of my mouth. I really didn't know what to ask. And so she would fill it in with, well, I've had other patients who have been concerned about this. And it was like, did you read my mind? Because it was somewhere in the back of my mind. But, the little embarrassment that you have in that moment or whatever that is, it kind of halted me from asking. And she was so sweet and kind to know that, it was nervousness that was making me hesitant to ask. So she was able to communicate in a different way that made me feel comfortable, that made me then go, oh, well, I also have this question and this question. And that moment really stands out in my mind because she's clearly gone through this process with many, many patients. And it was also seeing in that moment of, I don't have all the answers, me personally, but I'm so excited to be in this experience and to have this surgery done, and her being able to, text me after the surgery and follow up and know that I could text her with questions that I had, and knowing that there was still this line of care after the surgery. It wasn't just having the surgery and then being done with it. It was also the follow-up care and knowing how important that was for her to continue keeping contact with me. And not feeling like I was a burden or I was annoying was extremely important to me. And she always just had this sweet message of, you're important.